This is Erikson stages. He's just a super psychologist, has all these theories, and he has this theory of developmental stages, that every single developmental stage, from the moment that you're born to the moment that you go on to the next life or whatever your beliefs may be, um, they have they're important, and they have a specific reason or a specific thing that should be accomplished in this time. So the role one happens when you're older. It happens when you're older. I think the role versus confusion is your teenage years. Actually, it's like 18,
Yeah.
12 to 18, something like that. And it is the most crucial. It is very crucial to find out who you are, what you like, what are your boundaries, how do you feel
Yeah.
comfortable, who do you feel comfortable around. So it's very important for our parents, caregivers, and for us to also take the opportunity to put ourselves out there and to figure out where we feel most identified. So whether that be in a sport, in a club, the way that we dress, the way we
Yeah.
like our hair, all that stuff. And it just kind of it's like a negative thing, of course, if your parents don't allow you to do this. They don't allow you to express yourself. They feel like that's wrong, that's toxic, or it just doesn't they don't
Yeah.
agree with it. And they stop from doing it, and then getting older, you're not really sure of where you fit in. You're not really sure of what you like. You kind of just like morph into other people without your true
Yeah.
identity. Yeah. Really, really important to give kids and adults and all of the steps that we need to evolve the opportunity to do so. If not, we miss a step, and then we lack it until we identify it to be able to change it. And can you imagine that most people don't identify it? A lot of us don't know what we lack until someone else is like, hey, do you know that you need to do this, this, and this? And we take it almost like an offense. Like, who are you to tell
Why,
me that?
why do you think that
You
is? Like, why
know?
do you think that we take it offensively? And why do you think we even like, as human beings, I feel like we should know kind of what we feel, but like you're saying, like a lot of us, we have no idea, like what it is that we're missing, what it is that we're
Yeah.
feeling at times.
We'll take offense to it because we're either, so it goes either one or two ways. Either one, we don't agree with it, or two, we agree with it and it's hard to swallow. I feel like it's just most important to work from the inside out. And so if that chapter of the book, it goes up until the moment you're born to the moment you're 18. So I didn't focus on 18, 19 up. I focused up until adulthood, where these things will reflect into you and I, because this book is more of a mature book. It's going to talk about finance. It's going to talk about career. It's going to talk about love
Yeah,
and
very
relationship.
mature.
Exactly. So
Very blunt too. I love it.
thank you. Thank you. I wanted it to be that way. So I figured that it was very important to create a book that will seek to identify you. And that wasn't going to be done if I spoke completely generalized. Like, there had to be things that had to be specific. And I know, well, I would hope, at least for me and for the people that I know around me, I can see where some of these things happen, potentially. I can see where some of these things lacked or where they were, where someone has their strengths and weaknesses. And so I couldn't go about a book to better yourself if you don't know what part of yourself to better.